Oregon is a little bit of an anomaly. It's still doing a lot better inbound-wise than a lot of states, but it is slower, the slowest Oregon has been in a few years.
Once again, Oregon makes the top 10 list for desirable moving destinations in the country. The 2021 National Movers Study by United Van Lines puts the state at number 8.
Year in and year out, at least the last 5 years, Oregon's been on our top 10 inbound state list, but it really topped out in 2019 with 65% inbound. And we're seeing that dwindle a little bit year over year.
The latest information from Portland State University's Population Research Center mirrors that data. Oregon's 2021 growth rate was the lowest since 2011. Ethan Sherigan is the director at PSU's Population Research Center.
Migration was trending downward already starting in 2017 before COVID hit. And, the long-run dynamics causing that are probably still in play.
So what about Portland? Well, despite COVID-19 inspired trends of people moving further from urban centers, Portland had the biggest increase of residents among Oregon cities this year, adding more than 5,000 people. However, other metro counties like Washington County are seeing stronger growth.
There is indications of relocation within the metro area out of the center city, but we don't really see a big migration hit to the Portland area.
All right, so to sum it up, no, people are not leaving Portland in droves. Sherigan says Portland is following the same trend as other metro areas across the country. Not any better, not any worse. Many have moved out of the city center, but they're not going very far. They're heading to surrounding counties.
And Brittany, so what's the pandemic impact here? Because we've heard national trends about people moving from big cities and they get out to more rural areas.
Yeah, a lot of that has to do with, of course, the ability to work from anywhere right now, what we've learned during the pandemic. The pandemic also accelerated plans to retire and moved up the timeline for many millennials out there who already had plans to move to the suburbs at some point. Portland had the most new residents, but the United Van Lines study also found a big influx moving to Medford and Eugene in 2021. So those rural areas are seeing a boost.
Yeah. Brittany, let's talk about the bigger impact. So why do we need to keep track of all the movement in the state?
Yeah, and it's really about planning. That's the biggest thing here, making sure communities who do see a big rise of people coming in have the schools and transportation to support them. And a big one here, as we have seen during the pandemic, we need to make sure that we have the healthcare systems to support population size.